a he a he? How dare you call a she a she? If someone wants to identify as purple underwear, who are you to say that it was a white man who stole your purse? It was purple underwear that stole your purse. It was them, they. Who stole your purse? Them, they. Who the fuck is them, they? Well, it's one of the them, theys. What's a them, they? Holy shit. Welcome to the modern English language. When you tell a woman that she has done something wrong, you're supposed to, right? This is what we're taught as kids. This stuff that only women are allowed to do. You're not allowed to tell a woman that something that she does hurts you. How dare you? A lot of you guys want to point out the boyfriend-girlfriend relationship. No, that's you fucking idiots, not me. I'm not interested in dating any of you fucking morons, man or woman. Not interested. What does that mean? That means I'm different. I'm a freak. I'm a weirdo. You don't understand how somebody could not want to go run around fucking everything with a hole. Well, how is that my fault? The other thing is, being told from some of the most perverted people that I have ever met that men are perverts is disgusting, especially when those most perverted people that I know are, in fact, and indeed, women. Are all women that way? No. But does it matter? Those are the ones who are being heard. Those are the ones who are making decisions for us. Like when police officers want to, instead of calling it what it is, torture, they call it pain compliance. Pain compliance. Now, of course, y'all know this little trick. If you can victimize a man until he has a fucking mental breakdown, then all of a sudden he's an evil bastard and deserves to be destroyed. Isn't that right? This is fucking insane. And then we got men's rights advocates who don't actually understand the issue. See, the issue isn't with those women in there with their cameras. The issue is that they're in there trolling for fucking attention and trying to play victim. A very common thing today, especially among, well, we can't call them feminists. They've got more than equality. We have zero rights. None. Women are allowed to say, kill all men. Kill all men. All men should die. We've got mothers who are drowning their children just because they were born with penises. And you want to tell us that that's magically okay because they're killing girls in China? No, that doesn't fucking make it okay. If you're going to say that's okay, then there's a whole bunch of stuff that you want to complain about every day, pretending all men do them. Really? If they do worse elsewhere, does that make it okay? No, it doesn't. Then the Me Too movement. What a fucking joke. That is a bowel movement is what it is. Men's rights, women's rights. Me Too movement isn't about either rights. It's about domination. I'm not about domination. I should be allowed to show evidence in court. I should be allowed. Then again, I get victimized for what? Because I'm fucking broke. Because I have no fucking chance. You pretend that everybody has an equal fucking chance. You are on fucking drugs. As far as going to college goes, women have a far better chance and a lot more help. The woman who treats you like you're a fucking creep is treating somebody like they're goddamn good looking who talks to them. This happens often and frequently in front of me. I have seen women who have literally gone out of their way to scream at a man because she dropped something, and that very same woman turn around and throw herself at a guy who was fucking ripped like she's a $2 fucking hooker. Good-looking people are supposed to go with good-looking people. You go, oh, sister, I see you with that ugly guy. You know, you don't need to lower your standards for... Are you fucking kidding me? That one's a gold digger. Do you not know how to identify a fucking gold digger? Do you not know how to do that? Then these women want to get into the party life, right? And they're young and pretty, and they can, well, basically abuse men so they get free drugs. That is what is happening there. I'm young, I'm pretty, I put all this makeup on, I deserve free shit. No, you fucking don't. I don't give a fuck how you look. Now, the moment you start making it about looks, I am going to make fun of how you look. You want to man shame me? Everything is my fault because I got a dick? That is body shaming. You're going to body shame me? I will body shame you right back. I can break down your fucking features. I can tell which ones you are the most fucking upset about. The ones that you try to hold a straight face and say, oh no, I'm fine with it. I've had it my whole life. I'm fine with having a big beak. I didn't used to be. I grew into it. When I realized that the men that I saw in relationships, that I didn't want to be those men, I was like, fuck it, I'm glad I got my beak. We teach a lot of women this feminist shit, and then we let them know that everything in their life is a man's fault. Everything. If they work less, they get paid less. And of course, that means that they're being, what's the word? Discriminated against. No, men are discriminated against. Men. We're discriminated against by women. We're discriminated against by other men. We are discriminated against by the courts, by the police. We are discriminated against by our own families, and all you got to do is know the right lies to tell and be pretty enough to pull it off, or rich enough. What do rich people invest in? Pretty things and more money, more of your profits. Yes, your profits. Nobody needs to be grossly rich like that. You say, oh, well, then nobody will ever want to make anything or do anything. You're full of shit. We've made it too expensive for the poor people that are coming up with most of these inventions to actually make them. When you got somebody who grew up in the system, they have some of the best ideas in the world. But when they're stuck out on the streets, constantly being told everywhere they go and stay, it's fucking illegal. You can't stay here, you can't stay there. This is somebody's property, that's somebody's property. Well, goddamn it, no matter how hard I work, I gotta live on somebody else's property under somebody else's roof with shit fucking credit. And you go, oh, well, whose fault is that? It's yours. It's yours for accepting this fucking system that victimizes people who grew up in it. We didn't ask for the fucking victimization. We didn't ask to be grown up in the system. We didn't ask for all of our shit to be fucking dumped off at 18, and here you are on the streets going, holy shit, how am I going to fucking survive? I don't even have an ID. You talk about all these free programs. No, they ain't fucking free programs. Poor people pay for those. We go to work to pay for those so that we can be told that we're not eligible for them because we fucking work. And then we get to hear on the news about rich people who are getting these benefits. Holy shit, why are we paying our fucking taxes? You're not taking care of us. You're taking our money, telling us it's for our own good and spending it on your fucking selves. And then there's this idea that we are supposed to just bow down to every woman's will and command. I don't owe it to you to date you as a fat woman. I don't owe it to you to get a sex change. I don't owe it to you to date a trans woman or a trans man. I don't owe it to you to date a woman, a man. I don't owe it to you to do any of those things. My body, my choice. Do you ever stop and apply that to men? My body, my choice. But you guys don't stop to consider that the most at-risk individuals are the ones who people can call mentally ill, whether that's a boy or a girl. That's right. Those of you girls who got the cuts all up and down your arms, I've been on your side since I was a fucking kid because I grew up with people like you. I know what that's fucking from. The thing is, are you going to turn in your predator now if you got somebody who's willing to help you do it? Are you going to speak up about how horribly you were fucking treated? Are you going to keep speaking up so that there's some actual change? Or are you going to blame men? Tell yourself there's nothing you can do about it, so you're just going to hold hatred towards all men, including those of us who grew up in the system having that same shit happen. How many of you ladies, after being put in a facility, were sexually molested by a staff member there? Do I know anybody local here in Oregon who's gone through that? Right here. Right here. Why is it okay for women to do these things? Why is it okay for them to say these things? If you say those things back to show how fucking mean they are, you're a horrible person for doing it back, huh? Well, what about when you're only doing that because you're being fucking harmed? You're being assaulted because people assume that you might do that. Like literally, I had to scream at the top of my fucking lungs for help. And still, nobody cared. In order for somebody to take it seriously, when a disabled homeless man's got to turn it in. Oh, a disabled person you care about. Unless it's a man who's homeless, and then he deserved it. He's mentally ill and violent and must deserve to be fucking beaten up all the fucking time because he's a retard. And that is how you fucking treat us. I'm not the man who fucking raped you. I'm not the dad who thought that was okay. Do not confuse me with Mark Richmond. Do not confuse me with Ted Bollinger. Do not confuse me with Tim Beeson. These predators projected on me. You get to see Natalie Bollinger was the one on fucking drugs. But no matter what, I'm not allowed to fucking defend myself. I don't want to put this shit on YouTube. But you know what? Every one of those people who pretended to be my friend had a choice between actually being my friend or ending up on YouTube. If you're going to fucking lie to me and people are fucking hurting me because of it, yeah, I'm going to fucking show the truth to the best of my abilities. Well, you think looking the other way is being a friend, or talking over me, or talking down to me like I'm a retard is being a friend. Well, that's not. That's being a piece of shit. That lets me know you're just leading me on to believe that you're my friend. Because you might fucking want something someday. Jesus goddamn Christ.